When I heard about these, they went straight to the top of my to-do list. Stick around. Greetings, my confectionery compadres, and welcome to Randy Makes Candy, where I help you make tasty treats that people love to eat. Tonight, we're making Scotcheroos. For the uninitiated, like I was, they're part of the Rice Krispy Treat family, but include chocolate, peanut butter, and butterscotch. The full recipe's in the description and at randymakescandy.com. Okay, let's make some candy. And if you stick around after the recipe, I'll explain why using real chocolate was a bad idea. Measure 6 cups of crispy rice cereal into a large mixing bowl and set it aside. Microwave 1 cup of creamy peanut butter until it's warm and loose and set it aside. Don't use natural peanut butter, the kind you have to stir. We want unnatural peanut butter here. In a large saucepan over medium heat, combine 1 cup of granulated sugar and 1 cup of light corn syrup. Stir until the sugar dissolves, then bring it to a simmer, stirring occasionally. Watch for the first bubbles that break the surface around the edge of the pan, not the bubbles on the bottom. The bottom of the pan is hotter than the syrup, so these show up early and they'll fool you. When you see kind of a lazy simmer around the perimeter, that's it, pull it off the heat. Do not let it come to a boil unless you want confectionery concrete. Remove the pan from the heat and stir in the peanut butter until the mixture is smooth. We microwave the peanut butter to make it easier to mix and keep it from lowering the syrup temperature too quickly. Pour the peanut butter mixture over the cereal and fold until every piece is covered. Transfer it to the lined pan and gently press it flat. This recipe first appeared on the back of Rice Krispies boxes in 1965. It was a great marketing ploy. I wouldn't be surprised to find out that more people use it for Rice Krispy Treats than for breakfast. In a microwave-safe bowl, combine 1 cup of chocolate chips and 1 cup of butterscotch chips. Microwave in 30-second intervals, stirring after each until the mixture is melted and smooth. Spread it over the cereal layer and smooth it out. Let it sit at room temperature or in the fridge until the top is set. Remove it from the pan and cut it into whatever size pieces you'd like. And that's it. If you make a batch of these, I want to hear about it. Drop your results in the comments. Okay, let's have a taste. Sláinte. The bar is chewy and soft with just enough crisp left in the cereal. Peanut butter comes through first, then the chocolate, and the butterscotch shows up at the end with that slightly toasty caramel flavor. If you want to add a new arrow to your Rice Krispy Treat quiver, you really ought to try these. Okay, let's talk about that topping. It never quite fully set. If I didn't keep it refrigerated, it turned into sort of a firm frosting. Still tasty, but not what I was looking for. I finally figured out that the chocolate and butterscotch chips were made with different fats, and they didn't play well together. As they cool, fat molecules stack themselves into an ordered structure, and once enough of them lock into place, the whole thing is nice and firm. How well they stack depends on their shape. The chocolate chips were made with cocoa butter. Its molecules are built from long fatty acid chains, and they're all close to the same size. Uniform pieces stack tight. Butterscotch chips are made with palm kernel oil. Palm kernel is a lauric fat with shorter molecules and a stubbier shape. Each of those sits just fine on its own. The problem is putting them in the same bowl. Neither fat can build a clean structure because the other one keeps inserting molecules of the wrong size. The result is a blend that has to get colder than either fat alone before it'll hold together. It's the same principle as putting salt on an icy sidewalk. These two things mixed together melt at a lower temperature than either one by itself. My kitchen was setting at 77 degrees. That was above the line for this particular blend, so the topping was never going to fully set on my counter. Not overnight, not in 3 days. The refrigerator finally got it below the temperature it needed. If you want to avoid this whole thing, match your fats. Most chocolate melting wafers and other compound chocolates are made with palm kernel oil, the same fat that's in the butterscotch chips. Two lauric fats crystallize together without any argument, and that topping will set on your counter at 77 degrees without complaining. Real chocolate chips give you a better flavor. Compound coating gives you a topping that sets. For this recipe on a warm day, I'd take the coating. Thanks for sticking around. Stir until the sugar devolves, yes, into some creature that we have no idea what it used to be, troglodytes, I don't know.